Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Here's a bit of a double-edged question. I'm not sure which way it flows. How do we go up to a Gursikh Singh who we feel would be a great help on our path towards our Guru? I'm not sure if this question is like, how do you approach this guy, I want to marry him? Or is it like, just to ask him for advice? So I'll try and answer both, right? Because I'm not sure, I don't want another person to feel like they have to stand up right now. But let's say it's like someone's going to help you just because you got a sawal jawab, right? Then in a public area, go and approach them. Right? In a public area, in a gurdwara or somewhere where everybody can see you and there's no worries there, just go up to them and do like a bula fateh and say, I had a question for you. Don't just be straight, don't feel sharmila, just go up to them straight. I've had people approach me here and say, can I speak to you for 2 minutes, yeah? And I said, sure. And I tend to just do it out there so people know that I'm talking to that person. That person obviously asked me a question, right? So then no one can say. Now if you feel awkward, like just single girl going up to a single guy, and if he's single as well, and people might ask questions, go with a friend of yours. Tell your friend, if you can trust someone to go with you, go as 2 people and go and ask. Or maybe that will stop any fingers being pointed at you, right? Otherwise, nowadays we have WhatsApp and all that kind of stuff. You can text them or Facebook them or whatever. That's ठीक as well. But make sure that if you're only asking for advice and the guy happens to be single, make sure you draw that distinction so the guy doesn't get the wrong signal as well. You don't want to confuse the issue. Yeah? Especially if you're asking advice from somebody, right? And this is for most prachariks have this problem. A lot of, I'm lucky I started prachar like when I was already married, right? But the thing is that there is this thing that women think, oh, must be chardi kala. Then within them they've got this thing as well. And so you need to make a line like, to see advice, or you're going for a rishta. Make sure you have that thing clear in your head. Now when it's for a rishta, then definitely try and use somebody like who can be in between, yeah? So are you single? And the banda's going to be embarrassed because you put him on the spot. In Punjabi environment, we always give someone a way out, right? You give them a way out so they don't embarrass. So they might, because if you go them directly, then they're fussy. They can either say yes or no, and that can be embarrassing on both sides. And they might say the wrong thing just to keep. So therefore, use a bichol and find someone. So use someone to find out if that person is free, right? But then, don't be sitting in your late 20s and you haven't ever decided to make an approach on somebody you do like who is also single. Right? Have a bit of courage. These things are important. Biyah karna bhi jururi hai, it's part of life. We don't need to be so coy about this that we're sitting there on, and everybody seems to be getting married. If your family is not into Sikhi, if you can't find someone to do bicholan, but you don't want to leave it too late, right? It's not good to just leave it, and you think, wait for your parents to do something. If they're till late, if they can't be bothered, get a friend or someone to make the approach for you then. Oh, theek hai, kar lo.